Hi everyone, Rick Mitchell with you. Happy Thursday. It's time for hardcore weather and some interesting news for you. Looks like I'm going to be headed to New Orleans, perhaps as early as tomorrow morning, Friday morning. So I'm not going to be working at the station today. I'm going to take today off, getting ready. We have a sister station, WDSU, in New Orleans, and I'm going to be helping them out with their coverage. We also have a couple other people that are going to be going down. I'm going to try to keep this blog somewhat updated. I'm going to try to video update it. If I can't do that, then I'll certainly make blog posts because I'll be able to certainly have access to a computer. What do you say we start with Tropical Storm Gustav? Let's go ahead and focus our attention on that. This is as of, it's 11 o'clock in the morning here as I'm taping this. Storm is just to the east of Jamaica, moving west at about 5 miles an hour, has top wind speeds of around 70 miles per hour, so it's still a tropical storm, but it could easily strengthen. It looks like it's kind of getting its act together with, looks like just a little better satellite presentation, so it could become a hurricane a little later on today. Let's see, what do we have here? This is the official path from the National Hurricane Center, and it takes it across Jamaica as a hurricane, and then out into the Caribbean, kind of brushes far western sections of Cuba, out into the Gulf, and then makes an 8 o'clock landfall on Tuesday. Now that's a little slower than what we had talked about yesterday, but that's no surprise. These things are going to change. Even this track, I guarantee you, the track, the intensity, and the time of arrival is all going to change. But given the information we have right now, this is what the National Hurricane Center figures is the best route. But you see the wide cone of uncertainty from the Florida Panhandle all the way to the East Texas coast. So there's still a big window of where this puppy can go. What we're looking at here are the different hurricane computer models, and there's 6 of them plotted here. And they're all in kind of reasonable agreement on this west to northwest movement. Some of them do not take it over Cuba. 2 or 3 of them take it over western Cuba. Out of the 6 models, 3 of them take the hurricane into the Louisiana coast. The farthest right, or the farthest east, is the GFDL, and we looked at that model yesterday. Let's look at it again. Remember, you've got the big picture on the left-hand side of your screen showing the hurricane, and then on the right-hand side, it's kind of zoomed in, a zoomed-in image. And let me just kind of put this into motion. And over the next few days, the storm slowly moves off to the west-northwest. It will gradually increase its speed somewhat, but right now it's only moving at about 5 miles per hour. Then it breaks into the Gulf. Can you see at this point has winds, maximum winds 66. So it's the intensity is down a little bit from what it was showing yesterday. You may recall yesterday it was showing wind speeds of 144. There's a 93 mile per hour wind speed, and you see the location. Again, the GFDL is farthest east, and it actually takes it into the South Alabama coast on lunchtime on Monday. So it's a little faster and a little farther to the right of the actual hurricane track. So we'll keep certainly a close eye on that. Let's check out what's happening around here. SPC has a slight risk for severe weather this afternoon from the Great Lakes back into portions of Kansas. There's a very weak cold front that's going to be slipping on in here. And let's take a look and see what that's going to be doing. For today, it looks like the best chance for any showers and thunderstorms will be across northern Oklahoma by 0Z, which is 7 p.m. this evening. You see some thunderstorms forming there in portions of Kansas. Let this kind of go into time. Here's Saturday morning. 12Z is 7 a.m. The front becomes very hard to find on the model. And by tomorrow afternoon, best chance for storms again looks to be northern Oklahoma on into southern Kansas. We're going to keep rain chances in low for Friday on into Saturday. There's lunchtime Saturday. There's 7 p.m. Saturday. So a shower or thunderstorm not out of the question for the OU game. But they'll be pretty hit and miss and pretty isolated. And then there's lunchtime Sunday. There's Sunday evening. And much of Sunday does look like it'll be dry. And let's take a quick look at the 500 millibar flow here. You've got this upper low or strong upper trough over the northern plains. That's what's going to drive that front into Oklahoma. But just like yesterday, if you notice, the ridge is kind of building over the southern plains at the same time. So that will help kind of squash rain chances. And then as we get on into Sunday, ridge really builds, got this nice trough coming into the northwestern United States. We get a southwesterly flow and probably won't see a decent chance of rain until this trough moves across the northern plains and drives a front in here sometime next week. And we're going to have to watch what happens with Gustav. Does Gustav come into eastern Oklahoma by Tuesday or Wednesday of next week? I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But the bottom line is we'll be watching it very carefully. The weather around here looks fairly hot today. Temperature's pretty toasty probably tomorrow as well. A low chance for a hit and miss thunderstorm tomorrow and Saturday. Much of the holiday weekend is going to be dry. Also check back to the blog. Like I said, we're headed down to New Orleans. That's the plan right now. It may change, but we'll try to keep the blog updated. I'll try to do some of this video blogging if I can. I got to get the camera to mesh with the computers down in New Orleans. So that's it for now. Tune in to Eyewitness News 5 tonight at 5, 6, and 10. Have a great weekend, everyone. Take care.